See ya.
Nice, good shit. Find us.
You go.
Yo, can every
Open up the sky.
there's nothing you can do down.
Enemy down.
Oh, nice shit.
One enemy remaining.
Holy
Okay.
shit!
I'm reporting you for cheating. I'm reporting you for cheating. You're actually getting reported for cheating.
Oh, and you dropped him?
Yeah.
What does he play on?
Keyboard.
Can I fucking edit? Like, oh god, man.
Spat on.
I got stuck on that edit, like, oh, I hate and he fucking, he probably has been watching the videos. Let me just spit on this. Yo, I just yoinked the fuck out of high ground on this kid. Oh fuck, he's sweaty. No! Oh! Hottie! Hottie new main! I can't wait rocket jump ninja, just don't wanna fucking you just wanna install the G
50 to 60 is like ultra lightweight, and then fuck yeah, that's like ultra lightweight.
No way! This kid just look, what is that? You're literally a loser!
What's the move? It's so early. We've never like been on together this early.
Yeah, honestly.
God. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's boardzy, and in this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Xraypad Aqua Control Plus. And despite being called a control pad, this pad is by no means a control pad. It is very fast, and you can see my Air 58 with some tiger arcs on it. It fucking glides across this mouse pad. My G Pro wireless with hyperglides also fucking flies. It's really most similar in speed to the Thor. It's sort of like a Thor that also has a bit of like control to it as well. Like it has some nice, it has a weird texture. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but it is like a weird texture, nothing like the MP510, and not even as bad as the Equate Plus, but there is a little texture. I think Xraypad calls it like microfibers, and it does allow you to control your mouse a bit better than it is on the Thor. So right off the bat, comparing this pad, it's definitely closest to the Thor compared to anything else I've used, and it's also like a bit harder, faster version of the GSR SE. But it's going to provide you like very minimal friction, super smooth, consistent glide. I noticed that there is a bit of difference in speed vertically compared to horizontally. You can obviously see in the glide tests. Like look, I'm going to push it up, doesn't really go, good amount of stopping power. And then to the sides, it is much faster. It comes in an array of sizes. This is the double XL extended, which fits my desk literally perfectly. This is the top of my desk, and this is the bottom, and it fits it perfectly. I believe that this size is $40, and I would say that's well worth it because it's a full desk-sized pad, and it also has a great texture for gaming. Obviously you can see the clips I put at the beginning. I've been playing perfectly fine on it. No spin outs, no any issues with it. It's been amazing for me. One thing I can say about this pad though is that the stitched edges feel different than they do on the other Xraypads, and by different I mean that they don't feel like they're there. So when I have my arm on it, there is virtually no friction. I have no problem moving my arm all around the pad. It's a bit better than anything I've used before. The pad itself is a sort of harder texture than the other pads that they have. Even the Equate Plus was much softer. So this means that when you push your mouse in, there's not going to be as much stopping power, but you can still basically on this pad, similar to the Thor, your arm is going to be doing most of the stopping. The pad's not really going to be assisting you. You can decide for yourself whether or not this is a good thing, but to me personally, I do feel like it is a good thing to have a bit less stopping power than on something like the GSR SE. But yeah, in conclusion, this pad, it's super underrated. It's pretty new actually, and I haven't seen anybody else really use it aside from Brandon Taylor, and he said very good things about it as well. So if you're in the market for a mouse pad, I would strongly recommend this pad, as it is super fast, but it also does have a nice bit of control that the Thor doesn't. It's definitely a bit faster than the Equate Plus. You can obviously look at the glide test in that video to see that, but the Equate Plus does of course have the equal friction horizontally and vertically. That's not too big of a deal for me, but yeah, just letting you guys know. This might be my new main mouse pad. I hate replacing the full desk pads, so I'm gonna decide between this or the Equate Plus as my new main mouse pad. But also for the recording, it kind of did glitch out on the Equate Plus, so I might just go with this one. But yeah, if you get this pad and you have PTFE feet, it's gonna be really fast, really frictionless, and overall just an amazing pad. Can't say enough good things about it, and the durability seems amazing, and it's not affected by humidity. So really just a great pad. Shout out to Xraypad for making such an amazing mouse pad. Yeah, it's been boardzy. Peace. Make sure to like and sub.